Okay, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Innal hamdalillah nahmaduhu wa nasta'inuhu wa nastaghfiruh wa na'udzu billahi min shururi anfusina wa min sayyiati a'malina may yahdihillahu fala mudilla lahu wa fala mudilla lahu. Asyhadu an la ilaha illallah wa asyhadu anna Muhammadan abduhu wa rasuluh. Bismillah. So, hello guys. Welcome back to my channel. It's me Revino the Komputer, and today I'm gonna make a presentation about the Khandaq War, the history of the war to defend Medina using trenches. The Khandaq War, or Ahzab War, or Trench War, I think you want to say, is one of the most iconic war that in the Muslim or Islam history, because it's unique and first time used in Arab, because Arabics or Arab people never use trench on the war. So yeah, if you're excited, just let's hop on to the presentation, shall we? Okay, so first we're gonna go to the table of contents, of the Khandaq War. So the first is the beginning of the Khandaq War. So the lore, like what's the reason why Khandaq War started and something like that. And then the second is the trench digging strategy by someone that gonna make a proposal about this tragedy to Rasulullah Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. And the third is between the two end of the trench, like the conflict between the two end of the trench, like the Quraysh or the Jews, Kafirs. They made the strategy to attack Rasulullah and Medina and the Muslims. And the fourth is the war. The war has begun. Okay, so let's go hop on to the beginning. Okay, so first the beginning of the Khandaq War. The beginning. Historians say that 20 Jewish leaders and dignitaries met the Quraysh infidels in order to raise enthusiasm in fighting the Muslim of Medina. So basically, 20 Jewish leaders, uh, they choose someone send to send the message to the Quraysh inside the Medina or the Jews. So they have the spirit to fight Rasulullah and to fight Rasulullah and made Medina shattered and the Muslim gone. So yeah, it's a bad strategy and plans from the Quraysh and the Jewish. And then it is called Khandaq War or Ahzab War because in this war the Muslim faced several allied groups or Azab, namely the Jews, the hypocrites, and the polytheists. So they named the war to Azab War because ally in Arab is Azab. So yeah, Azab War, ally war, like the World War II or World War One. So there's an ally and Axis. So for the ally, it's the Jewish and the Quraysh. So Medina or Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam is alone by its community, like the Muslim community. Okay, so after that, we can go to the second, trench digging. So, who's made a proposal about the excavation of trench? Yeah, so it's Solomon Al Farisi. He made a proposal about the trench digging. So during the deliberation, Solomon Al Farisi suggested that trench be dug, and all agreed with his proposal. Every time Muslims were assigned to dig a trench 14 cubits long, and the Prophet himself participated in digging the trench and removing the soil. So it's so deep, like the trench is 2 meters in height, and it's long, like maybe 1,000 mile long or 1,000 kilometer. I forgot. So that excavation. So every time Muslim have 14, imagine 14 cubits long, and they're on starving. Yeah, they're basically starving because the trade way or the trade road got blocked by the Quraysh, so they don't eat and they on a starving situation. So yeah, it's kind of hard for them. Okay, so we're gonna go to the third, between the two ends of the trench of the Khandaq War. So the Quraysh infidels Quraysh influenced Quraysh led by Abu Sufyan, and those who followed them to Medina, they numbered 4,000 people. So 4,000 people Quraysh joined the war and several armies, accompanied by 300 horse and 1,000 camels, while the holder of the flags is Usman bin Talha. So, after they all stopped and made a preparation for war, they make camp, the political troops began to move toward Medina. But when they were close to Muslims or Medina, they were surprised by the existing ditches or trench. They were silent and confused, so Abu Sufyan exclaimed, "This is a trap that the Arabs have never known." So the Mushrikins troops circled around the trenches in panic and danger. So they basically like surprised, like, "Oh my god, this is new to the Arabs. What type of traps this that does Muhammad in uh yeah Muhammad made a two trap." Basically they say that. And then the fourth is the war of the Khandaq War. The Khandaq War, after the politicians were confused, finally the correct disbelievers were forced to lay siege to the city of Medina because, in fact, they did not prepare for themselves for this. Like, they surprised a new trench, a new trap for the Arabs. What they encountered at that time was never taken into account when departing. So yeah, basically they never attack Medina because the trench and they go retreat. And that's a win for our Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And yeah, that's all that I can explain about the Khandaq War or the Azab War or the trench war, whatever you want to say. Thank you for listening and thank you for subscribing to my channel. But if you haven't subscribed yet, don't forget to subscribe and like this video. And yeah, thank you once again. Let's recite kafaratul majlis. Subhanakallahumma wa bihamdika asyhadu an la ilaha illa Subhanakallahumma wa bihamdika asyhadu an la ilaha illa Astaghfirullah. Never mind, I forgot about that. So yeah, thank you again. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Bye bye.